Hey everybody,
How we doing today?
welcome. Happy Thursday again. Appreciate you guys tuning back in for show number 19, practice show where we tweak things. Hey Mark, notice anything different today?
Yeah, we had a smoother start. Wasn't somebody running around like crazy?
How about sitting at the desk here?
Yeah.
Hank looks a little different, doesn't he?
He got a tan and his arms got bigger.
Is that? Well, in case you guys watched last week and are worried that Hank's out riding a horse, unfortunately he's not here today because I'm just going to say it. Either a scumbag or a couple scumbags broke into my parents' house yesterday. So he's trying to get some windows replaced, get a sliding window replaced.
He just texted you just
Did he
now,
just
so.
text me probably saying, why are you a minute late? And my phone's going to die, Dad, so stop texting me. We can figure it out without you.
I got to tell you, I'm excited.
Go catch the bad guys. Hank.
Yeah,
That's
go
right.
catch the bad. I'm excited about this first little video we got coming up because it is really getting close, man.
It is. It's getting close. Too bad Dad's not here because he was over there. He's been hanging out there more than he's been hanging out here lately.
They're going to think he's part of the fixture
I
soon.
think
They're going to put a wine glass on his head or
I-
something if he sits down.
I
We
think
are talking
they
about
do.
Ace Cafe,
Yep,
right? That's
yep.
what I
We're
thought.
talking about the Ace Cafe. I know the
Certain amount of energy always goes through the room every time we mention that.
the pavement's down and they're running around like crazy. So you know what? Let's take a look and see what it's looking like this week.
If you didn't know it, you can write with drywall as chalk on a chalkboard if you're in a pinch. That was my idea. Just want to say I brought that up. Two is, this is it, okay? This is something that's been coming for a long time. Every one of you has been hand-picked. Every one of you has something to offer. We love this joint. We're about to start this thing off. Mark's probably already addressed you, but I want you to remember one thing. Have fun today, okay? This place is about fun. Okay.
Still good? Last one. All right, ready right here. 1, 2, 3. Work it. One for safety. Perfect.
All right, now let's have fun. Hold on, let's do something fun like everybody.
This is the beginning of their Hard Hat Tour. Mark, Steve, and Eric are taking people around. So let's sit back and enjoy it, and we'll put a little music to it. This is on the retail side. This is where Rockers is going to sell their clothing line, and that is one of the Aces retail stores. This is where Dionysus is going to be located, and they are known for their great leather goods, and this would be a great location for them. Well, this is 417, and they have just started to blacktop the parking lot, and so this is the first look at it. And now this is 418, so you can see how much more that they've completed. I will give them this. They're out there and they are trying to get this done as fast as possible and still have it looking really good. I gotta say that I think by this weekend they'll have this whole parking lot paved. I don't think they'll have it marked off yet, but they'll be all paved, and that is one large stepping stone. So for everybody out there, the Ace is happening. Stay with us. I'll tell you when it's opening.
So there we go. That's Ace Cafe.
We're
Now,
getting so close. I can't wait, man.
a lot of that footage was media day.
Yeah.
So that's when people came in for the media. I know you saw Steve Glum there. He was talking to everybody, telling about things that are going to be happening.
He's got to be excited, man.
And then towards the end, you saw they were doing the parking lot.
Yep.
But it's done now.
This is
It's,
the
they
very,
won't let us park on it, but it's done.
They went from a crawl to a race at the end.
It's
this is
nuts.
very first Ace Cafe in the United States, and
Yep.
we're welcome to have it right here in Orlando.
Yep,
Yep,
we
yep.
couldn't be any luckier, or to have our clubhouse,
Yeah,
right?
for us to be able to come out there and
So-
shoot the live show,
so-
I can't wait.
As long as Hank doesn't screw up and we don't get kicked out of there, we should be okay. What do you think, Mark?
I think he's texted you, Sean.
Now,
My phone's
he
dead.
quit texting Sean, his phone's dead, but I've had two since then, so. Don't worry, Hank, we're on air.
Hey,
And
you
he
really,
won't even try and text me on flip phone.
I was gonna say,
With black tape holding it.
you
so-
really want to know what's going on? Text JD. He'll get right back to you.
JD's
Just
got
call
all the
me,
answers.
okay?
His text number is.
So as always, there's our glimpse at Ace Cafe. Ace
Can't
Cafe's going fantastic. Now, the next thing that we got going on, Mark.
This was an important ride. It was for a great cause. I mean, just can't talk about anything better to support.
We talked about it for about a month, I think, when we
Yep,
first found
yep.
out about it, and luckily a ton of people were there, and a ton of people got into it.
I think 400 motorcycles, I think, showed up.
Yeah. Now it was what East Coast? They called it East Coast,
Three
West Coast. but
rides,
They went out of 3 locations.
3 locations, yep.
Because we were what the East.
There was Muldoon's is where we started.
Yep. We were at Muldoon's.
Then they started at Rudy's Crossroads, and then they started one at Shovelhead.
Oh, so we met up with everybody at Shovelhead.
Yes, that's-
I didn't realize
yep.
that. So Mark and I actually rode together on this
Hey, you
one.
guys, Hank just called me on my flip phone.
Oh yeah.
I'd say, Hank, you can't talk. He said, why can't you? See, this flip phone does work, you guys.
The only one that the battery's still working. What do you put them on speaker?
I don't know if I can do that.
It's a flip phone, man. It don't have
And
speaker.
Hank, we can't get you on speaker, all right? Technology's not that good. Hang on, Hank wants me to do him a favor.
Well, he's talking
Yeah.
about the favor. I just got to say, Riley's ride. We got to interview Riley's grandfather. We got to interview
Okay,
a couple
okay, I'll do
people.
that.
We interviewed Rudy from Crossroads, where one of the
Yep.
rides came out of. It
Yep.
was just a great event all around. Good support. I think there was 7 bands at the end of the ride.
Now, Mark, weren't you going to start at Rudy's?
I thought about starting at Rudy's, but it was like 40 degrees, and Rudy's is 2 hours from my house, so I decided to take the 30-minute ride instead of the 2-hour ride.
I pull up and I know I'm riding there, and I met a few people, and next thing I know, I see Mark come pulling up. I said, "What's up with that, Mark? I thought you were starting at Rudy's." He goes, "I waited out, man. The cold or the distance. I met with you guys." So.
Hey, I love Rudy. Rudy supported me a lot when I first started out.
Yes.
I did a lot of stuff at Rudy's Crossroads in DeLand. I do a lot of stuff for Rudy's over in Ormond Beach. I mean, let's watch this ride, though, because this was just a great ride, a great event.
And this is just some stuff. I mean,
got-
we have so much footage.
It's
that
unbelievable.
It's
And
crazy. We're
One
just
thing
cutting
else
some
I
of it.
do want to say real quick is I flew the drone that day, and my drone died. We were sending it back to get it remanufactured. Luckily, I own 4 drones, so I will have one for Leesburg, but the big one died that day. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm sending it back to the manufacturer, so I have to apologize for that.
They can rebuild it.
That will make it better, bigger,
Yeah.
stronger, faster.
All right, Carolee,
Thank you, guys.
take it away.
He's putting this ride together for Riley. I'm gonna get you, Rob, if you can, to give me some information, give me a website, tell me about the ride and everything you can so we can get it out to the people.
Okay, we We initiated this a couple months ago. Riley is my granddaughter. I'm with Fire and Iron Chapter 1. I was approached by Mama C with Children Are Our Future, Volusia County, and also the Meandering Motorheads of Main Street, which is doing the other poker run on the east side of Volusia. And we all put this together over a 3-month period, Ride for Riley. So we're doing this ride in East Orange County. We're going to go into West Volusia, and then we're all going to ride in together. We're meeting the other poker run and riding into OB's and DeLand together with Riley in front of us.
All right. If you can, tell me a little bit about Riley and, you know, what's going on with Riley so we know. So, again, just to get the information out to everybody.
Riley is 5 years old. Like I said, my granddaughter. She was diagnosed with medulloblastoma. It was a brain tumor. Fortunately, thank God it wasn't attached to the brainstem, and they were able to get everything out. She's went through proton radiation therapy. She's done with that, and in a couple weeks we'll start chemotherapy, which is a 4-month period. She'll be doing that, and hopefully the prognosis is good so far. So.
All right. And if you can, go ahead and give me a website or a Facebook page or something we can go to that'll get us to anything we can to get some money out to you to help you out.
Okay. We have Riley Bernosky, BERNOSKY, RileyBernoskysJourney.com, or it's actually on Facebook. It's a Facebook page, Riley Bernosky's Journey.
All right, that's Riley Bernosky's Journey. We're going to go ahead and we'll put that on the bottom of the screen for you so you guys can find it. Listen, this is a really great event. You guys got to support these people if you can. Just don't watch the video. Go to their Facebook page. Send them a little bit of help if you can. Anything will help. Again, thanks a lot for coming over and talking to me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm here at OB's, the final stop for Riley's ride, and Rudy had a group come out of his place over there in Holly Hill. That's Crossroads in Holly Hill, right there by LPGA and what's that, 5A?
It's Ridgewood Avenue or US 1.
Ridgewood Avenue and US 1. So Rudy, how many people you think came out of there today with you?
We had registered 203 people, 130 bikes. We had a police help in Ormond Beach because we did a loop around. It was very well organized and it was a nice ride. Everybody's home safe. We're here to support Riley. It's all about Riley. And I'd like to thank everybody that came on that ride to support Riley. And we got to continue doing this because there's more people that need help just like her.
All
All right, so and that ride was great, and like I
So
said,
nice.
there was so much footage on there.
Yeah,
It-
we got hours of footage for
yeah,
that.
and so we'll put some more stuff up
And
as,
if-
as we go, right?
A lot of times, if you guys go check out cyclefevertv.com, if we don't get something up here, sometimes you might find it over there. We got so many more videos you can watch. That's cyclefevertv.com. Check it out. You know,
Yeah.
besides Facebook, YouTube, you can get us
Yeah.
on Twitter, just about anything.
Yeah, we had a couple more interviews. We had showing some people with, other bikes on there and different rides. But again, it was a great cause, a great turnout. And so just thank you, everybody, because again, that's what the biker community is
Yeah.
all about. It's
When one person in our community is hurting, we're all hurting.
that's true. That's
You know,
true.
So if anyone knows someone else, let us know, and if we can, we'll try our best to
Help them out.
Yeah.
Yep, good point.
Yep,
Yeah.
good one.
One
Good
thing
one,
I-
Hank.
Yeah, I got big shoes to fill.
One thing I do want to say that I really enjoyed over there at the Riley Ride is you have all these bikers running around, and probably 15, 20 of these big biker guys were dressed up like superheroes. I mean,
Yeah.
You had guys
Yes.
walking around that I know that are members of clubs walking around dressed like
There was Superman, and there was, I don't know.
Wonder Woman.
It was great because
the
that-
greatest American hero. I mean,
And I think that was because Riley's
Riley-
into the super.
we call her a
Yeah,
superhero.
so everybody was dressing up for that, which was very cool. It was really cool. So, all right, well, that was good. And like I said, we will have some more stuff.
Yeah,
and,
we got a
and we'll
lot
be
more
out,
stuff coming out.
out
for
and
Riley.
about. So the
Please
next,
stay in touch.
that's right. Next thing we got going on is Nova Rex.
Yep.
Oh,
So
they're good.
Nova Rex is they're a great band. We see them all over the place,
And
don't we?
they do
They're
a lot,
another-
and they're gonna be playing at one of, Leesburg is where they're gonna be playing. I think that's where this video was shot at, in Leesburg.
You could probably
Yeah.
hear them from Leesburg, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah. So JD, I think you hung out with the band, didn't you, a little
A
bit?
little bit, yeah. They're very fascinating. to
They
say the
are,
least.
they are
Let's
fascinating.
do a clip.
There you go. Let's go to it.
Please welcome the guys from Nova Rex.
They stated, and I quote, "They were rock bands dressed like transvestite hookers. They wore fishnet stockings, spandex, and high-heel boots. The band members' hair was often sprayed with enough Aquanet hairspray that it resembled some prehistoric creature."
How amazing it. Smithsonian Museum.
The Smithsonian took a whole outfit from the band to represent 80s hair metal at that time.
That is so cool. And the documentary, it's also going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Library and Archive.
The show's been taken over by the Rockers. That's just a little sample of the popular band Nova Rex, which joins us now.
go,
night.
Jay. I think, did I see you in the band? Were you up there on stage?
I heard of it from here, I told you.
They definitely rock. They
Yeah,
put
they-
on a
that
good
they
show, and they're great to us every time we see them out and about. They
Yep.
take us up there. They talk to us. They give us the time of day. So it was a great interview. We're hoping to see
Not
them
many people
again.
give us the time of day.
That's true.
They let us get our cameras on stage, that's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah, we've been kicked off stage before, haven't we?
More than once.
Quite a few times. Quite a few times. Quite a
Some
few
of us
times.
more than others, Sean.
But yeah, no, but that was a good clip to kind of
Absolutely.
segue. That was just a band clip, and then we'll segue into what Mark's got going on, and
Well-
he's got the next one going on. So what we got?
I just got Windy Acres campsites where I stay every year for Leesburg. It's in Fruitland Park. Them guys, they put on a great event over there. When you pay for your campsite, that includes free drinks in the morning and free drinks at night. They have shows every night. I mean, 100-foot slip and slide. If it's hot, like every year at Leesburg, you can go there and run down the slip and slide if you have enough nerve.
Well,
And
here's the thing I know about that, Mark. Whenever you shoot there, we can never show the footage.
we can show some of it. I just have to black it out. So, but it's
Out of,
a bike event.
out of
It's
out of
a
five,
It's educational, right?
Yeah.
out of 5 hours,
Those are optional, huh?
out of 5 hours of footage for this show, we can air about 10, 20 minutes.
Yep, but
Maybe.
hey, they're a good 10 minutes. It's worth every minute I spent out there. And we have, if you go to cyclefevertv.com, like I said earlier, you can check out. We're going to have some other links coming up later where you can see more of these videos that we don't want to show on Cycle
We'll have
Fever
to do
TV.
over 18 hours, right? That's
I'm
when you
not-
see
we're
people
not
in their
gonna
natural
get-
habitat.
We're not going to get crazy, but we just want to, show some of the things people. We film a lot of stuff. People ask me what I do with it when I film it. Well, we're going to start showing some of it. But right now, let's just get to the Leesburg video. It shows some of the Outlaws. Last year, that was the main band. This year, they've got 3 bands. Pure Prairie League's playing. I think 3 Doors Down is playing, and another band I can't remember right now.
Never heard that one.
3 Doors Down?
No, the one you've never heard before.
Pure Prairie League?
No, the one you've never heard before.
You had me going on that too. I gotta admit this. But hey, Leesburg, it's a 3-day largest bike fest, 3-day fest in the United States. So
Yep.
And what's the cost of this?
for Leesburg,
Yeah,
or for Windy Acres,
all the above.
for me, it's the cost of hours and hours of editing.
Yep.
Is what it cost me.
But to put
But
to
these
your,
bike events are all free.
Yeah.
So come
Oh,
on,
yeah. Oh.
come on down, enjoy the events. They're a great time, very family oriented, and from 8 to 80, come on up and have a good time.
Yep. And if you're 80, hang out with me.
One good thing about Leesburg is all their concerts are always free. They always have a national act. This year they got 3 national acts. They're free concerts. What makes Leesburg so good is you can buy a drink at the Budweiser stage and then walk down the road to the main stage and drink your drink while you're walking down the road, and you don't get in trouble.
But you do have to pay for your drinks, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drinks aren't free.
And just, can't wait for Leesburg. It's one of my favorite events. Windy Acres Farm is, a great place to camp. So I say let's watch the video.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Yep.
I think is John just pulled up your next band for you. Queensryche.
Queensryche. That's who's playing over there. I
There-
can remember. Queensryche is
Good-
the third
Thank you.
band
That's probably
playing over
Hank,
there.
wasn't it?
Good job.
Thank you,
That
John.
wasn't Hank. That was pure
Sure,
John.
sure it was
That was
Hank.
pure John on that one. So.
All right, go ahead. Oh,
Now
there you go.
Now that's some camping there. That's how you
That's for
camp,
sure.
right?
You can't go wrong, and like I said, included in the campsite, man, they have free drinks in the morning and then free drinks at night. They have a full restaurant there at the campsite.
You can't go wrong.
You know, my
Yeah.
dad had a camper. He never took me places like that.
Neither did mine. That was the thing about it. But I gotta say, I had a great time. I can't wait till this year. We're gonna start setting up next week. Next Thursday, I'm gonna bring out some video of just Windy Acres. Because, I mean, there's just so much to do there. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's huge though. I mean, that's a big place.
Yeah, if you go there any other time, the only time they do camping is just the Bike Fest. Any other time, it's a full running ranch. They have, the barrel races, the buddy pickup rodeo.
I don't think
and-
I realized that.
Yeah, it's
All
a
right.
full running rodeo ranch. It's one of the biggest ranches around over there. And just for Bike Week, the guy that owns it just happens to be a biker. And he started out with, I think I'm gonna have a few of my friends camp out this year. Now he has.
Now he has a lot more friends than you ever knew, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Friends from all the United States.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Well, that's it. So now we move right along to rides and events. And I will say this. I have no bike right now. It's being repaired. So I won't be riding this weekend. But I guess I could grab the van and drive that and let Dad ride the motorcycle. But so really, my only thoughts are going to be based on getting ready for Leesburg Bike Fest for 2017. So that's what I'm gearing up for. I'm getting my bike. I'm getting a new back tire. Motorcycle clinic is taking care of me. They're taking care of my tank. I was having some vapor lock issues.
every
So that
time-
was always fun.
We go down the road and all of a sudden Sean starts slowing down. When he starts slowing down, you have to reach over and open his gas tank so he could keep going.
Hey, I got smart though. See, before I had to turn the bike off, pop the key in there, open up the gas tank, put it back. So then I said, aha, I'm going to grab the spare. So I just drive with the spare.
Well, the best was when your bike broke down at the Harley Davidson dealership and you were too proud to have a Harley guy turn wrenches on it.
No, that's not true.
That's not true?
No. I don't care who works on my bike if they help get me going.
Okay.
I had no problem whatsoever. But the funny part is, he wouldn't let us videotape Honda in the Harley Bay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And what the best was, the fact that he says, he goes, what kind of bike do you have? I go, Honda Valkyrie. He goes, all right, we'll push it in. I go, because I was on the whole other side of the parking lot. I push it in, he goes, that's not a bike, that's a car. I go, it is a big bike. It is a big bike. So, but, so really, I'm focused on Leesburg Bike Fest. Jay, you got any rides coming up?
Yeah, I had a big ride. I rode right here from my house.
There you go.
Right cruising out to mine.
Well-
And I'm going to borrow this, if it's okay with Ace Cafe, I'm going to borrow this helmet to go home, if that's okay. 3 miles every on.
And he's driving a car.
That was a good one, Mark. So, Mark, it's all on you, man.
Well, I am doing rides this weekend because I love to ride, no matter. If my bike was broken, I couldn't do it, so I can't rag on Sean too much. But this weekend is Jerryville. Jerry puts a ride together. It's a ride and jam. You meet over there April 22nd, 10:30 at Jerry Toronto's house, if you guys know him. If not, go to Facebook. You can look it up. And it's just a good ride, good event. I'll put a video up on it. And it's just a friendly ride. But the big ride that we want to push right now is May 20th. It's the Fallen Officer Memorial Ride. It's something that Rudy is really pushing from Crossroads, and this is a really good event. They get all this money goes directly to the families of fallen officers.
Wow.
So that's a good ride.
That's a real good ride.
That's a great ride. That
yeah.
again, another good cause of the fallen officer. Actually,
And what date is
yeah,
that?
That's May 20th is the Fallen Officers Ride.
that's Rudy's.
Well, it's coming out of Rudy's. There's like 3 or 4 starting points for this one, and we'll get more stuff out. If you go to CycleFeverTV.com, you can see the page with the links on it, the start, stops, kickstands up, all the good stuff.
Well, news flash, good news. My dad's paging everybody here in the office, so I think he gave John just filled me in that my bike's ready.
Hey.
So that's good
Congratulations.
news. So we'll see. So now I just
He
got to
just
get
calls
over.
me, though.
See, he texts John to get to me. So, all right. So that's we're leading
We're
into
gonna
our
have
shout
these
outs.
shout-outs.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Jay. Who you got for shout outs?
Well, we got a special to little elementary twins that are watching us tonight.
Hey.
Special thanks to Charlie and Sophie.
Thank you, Charlie and Sophie.
And their mom, Sandy.
Sandy, thank you.
Sandy has to watch this first, make sure it's okay for them, I guess, first. We did okay tonight, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, we were good.
And then
censoring.
Linda, a special thanks to Linda at the DeLand Racetrack. She's a big-time motorcycle and car fan, so she says she's going to be watching us this evening. And thank you, everyone, for your support. We do appreciate you.
And any of these women lie to you, or you think she's really gonna watch?
No, they're loyal. They'll
there
be
you go.
watching us.
All right, very good. Mark, what do you got?
I want to start out by saying hello to English Joe. English Joe, thanks for the stories, man. This guy's great. He used to be the bouncer for Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who I heard's going on back on concert, I think.
I hope not. We won't be able to understand what he says. But yeah, English Joe's a great guy. Joe, thanks for the offer. He's offered me his house several times for bike events because he lives right there by Daytona. So instead of me having to drive from Apopka, I just crash at Joe's house.
Yeah, that's
Joe's
sweet.
awesome. I want to also say Paul, AKA also known as the Hammer. He was down for a little while, had some heart transplant or heart surgery, and he's back on his feet. He should be riding next week. So
Good.
luckily, hopefully, maybe he'll be able to go to Leesburg with us. And I want to say thank you most of all to Reverend Al Parquette. Reverend Al is a great biker reverend. He did a great sermon this year for Easter. If you can, go check out Reverend Al Parquette on Facebook. He does a little memorial every Sunday for bikers, and check it out.
All right, excellent. Well, I've got a couple here. So one is, Mark, you and I did an interview with the Ribbon Riders.
Yep, great group of girls
and
there.
they were, and they weren't in this. We didn't get them in this show, but we will get them in there. And they ride for a great cause. I'll let that speak for itself when we put that one up. But so Dee Dee, Karen, and Renee were the three that we interviewed, and they were fantastic. So we had a great time, and they followed you and I.
Their bike is based on the character from the Toy Story, or not Toy Story, the Cars movie. If you ever seen it,
Yeah.
it has the face on. I can't remember, but it's a fun bike. I mean, it's a great
And
cause.
it was donated to them, you know, it's you'll know them because they're all in pink. The trike's all pink, so you know what they're about. That's all anybody has to say. But I'll let them talk about what they do when we put them on the show.
Yeah.
But again, it's another cause for cancer, and you know they'll talk about how they came about, which is
cannot do
pretty
enough
good
to
story.
support cancer.
Yeah, so they followed us from stop to stop. I have a shout out for Jacob. Jacob, I heard that you're thinking about getting a motorcycle. So obviously we think it's a great idea. Now, as long as your mom thinks it's an okay idea, then more power to you. So we hope you get your bike. We will say, you know, I always think it's a good thing to take lessons and get certified on a bike.
And wear a helmet, Jacob.
Wear a helmet at all times.
Preferably an Ace Cafe helmet.
Yeah, they like that. So Jacob, I hope you get that bike and let us know how it goes and send us a picture, right?
And Jacob, if your mom asks, Sean is the one that said it's okay to get a bike.
Well, see, now I'm going to say, so Jennifer, if I'm in a lot of trouble, I was going to blame JD. But good luck. And then I don't want to leave Noah out. Noah's the younger brother. But there's going to come a day that he's going to want a bike as well, maybe. So just in case, I'll do a shout out to Noah as well. But to thank you guys. Now, we got a shout out that came in from, I think is it Facebook, Crystal? Did it come in from Facebook or YouTube?
What?
The shout out? Norman?
Yeah, YouTube.
So Norman Henry was looking for the three-wheeler John. So I can imagine that you're talking about our man John over here who's going to get his slingshot.
The crazy cameraman.
That's right. Yeah, so affectionately known as Cabbage Patch John.
Hey.
Or Trophy John. We got so many names for John, we could do a whole show on it.
And one thing I do want to say is John got some footage of a guy they call Dragon Breath at the Cabbage Patch. This guy drinks more lighter fluid, charcoal lighter fluid, than anybody ever seen, and is able to blow out the biggest balls of fire. And John, you did a great job of that. We can't wait to get that video up.
So yeah, but so Norman, shout out to you. Thanks for writing into us. And John says when he gets that slingshot, he's got a second seat in there. He'll be more than happy to take you around in it. So, and then with that said, of course,
Sean, you have the last word, but I just want to say one little thing is thanks again for all our sponsors. Without you guys, and also our viewers, because without all the sponsors and the viewers, we wouldn't be here today. And,
Yeah. So
special
we thank
thanks
all
to
three
the
of you.
viewers. Yeah.
But we're growing.
All three sponsors.
Yeah.
But we're growing.
So
So,
we do appreciate it.
and of course, we miss Hank tonight.
Hank,
Hank and
Hank
Gil.
who?
So, exactly.
Hank and Gil.
Texting Hank.
Yeah, Hank.
So, yeah.
Only three, that's all.
That's pretty good. But no, Dad, sorry that happened. That's pretty bad. But we miss you. We're just glad that you guys were all okay. And no one was hurt. I know they stole some stuff, but at least no one was hurt. So,
Absolutely.
and now at least they didn't take his bike.
Yeah.
He would have hunted him down.
Hey, tell your dad we know a good cameraman.
That's right. That's right. So.
He actually, Dad should have his Cycle Fever cameras in the house.
Yeah, he should.
Are we slacking?
He should. So, all right, guys. Well, this has been a great show. We'll wrap it up
All
as we
right.
do. It's sponsor time. So, which shirt you got on today,
I'm
Mark?
wearing the regular
You
Cycle
wearing the
Fever
Cycle
TV,
Fever?
but I want to say a big shout out to Ace Cafe, man.
There
I
you
want to
go.
be the first one to get to it.
There you
'Cause
go.
I can't wait for it to open.
Yeah, the proof's in the pudding. I asked for the shirt.
Yeah, I have to admit, he did
I-
steal
I-
that
I-
from me.
Right?
And he got the helmet, man, so.
Yeah.
There we go. Then the Ace Cafe, we're very excited about that. J. Myers Insurance, all your insurance needs. Anything you need for insurance, they can take care of you. They're great out there. You call them up, they take care of any of you,
Thanks,
any
J.
issue you
Myers.
have. And so we greatly appreciate it. So anything you need for insurance, please reach out to J. Myers Insurance. Jay,
Well, you have the last word. I told you.
here, Jay, let me find it. Let me get JD to the right page.
Well,
There
while
you
you're
go,
looking
Jay.
for that, I'm gonna say
There you
Michael
go.
Dulce.
You can do that one.
AEE Magic.
USA Payroll. We do.
Go ahead,
appreciate
JD.
Yeah, I guess JD gets the last word, doesn't he?
Go ahead and do that one right there, too.
that. No, you do it. I'm done with this. I'm tired of being
Michael
criticized.
Dulce, AEE Magic Cams. I can't wait. Great supporter, great sponsor. Thanks, everybody, for enjoying
Thank
Yep.
you very much.
Join the adventure.
and enjoy the
Next time.
ride.